The mystery of Romania's living stones, the Trovants. They grow, reproduce, and breathe. And they look like something completely out of this world. But like I said, Earth is amazing. And this is something that is happening right here, right now, and is completely unique and found nowhere else. Hello, and welcome back to Focus. So, in this new decade of innovation and pioneering engineers and new inventions, and our strive towards, biomimicry, which is our looking towards nature's innovations in life, in every aspect of what it does, to see if we can further ourselves. And it has led to some amazing innovations in the fields of biomedical and, of course, engineering and even robotics. But construction is yet still to be fully seen. But I think this story, with further, study, could lead to something really, really unique. But the living rocks of Romania, known as the Trovants, really are from this planet. They are naturally formed by geological processes, starting out as pebbles and growing at about 2 inches per millennium, which is 1,000 years. The Trovant stones are a unique mineral structure that mimics, or what scientists or from observations seem to mimic, plant and mammal life. The bizarre bulbous stones almost appear to grow in the same way as plant tissue, and they give birth to new stones just like animals. The Trovant stones are found in a small Romanian village called Costesti, about 50 miles away from its capital, which is Bucharest. They look like blown bubbles made of rock and vary greatly in size, and some can look very spherical to maybe a teardrop in the land. Some spanning several feet, almost up to 10 feet in some cases, in diameter. Others small enough to fit in the palm of the hand. The Trovants from Romania have very different ages. Dr. Mica Ticleniu at the Geological Institute of Romania told the Mail Online, Trovants do not simply appear from the ground. They are present in the mass of sands of different geological ages which reach natural outcrops or in sand quarries. Trovants is a synonym of the German term Sandsteinkonkretinon, which means cemented sand. The word Trovant was used for the first time in geological literature from Romanian, said Dr. Ticleniu. Visitors of the Contestu site can walk by the large variety of spherical and ellipsoidal Trovant stones, which grow slowly over time in the presence of rainwater. They're mainly composed of a hard stone core, surrounded by sand that forms the shell. Minerals in rainwater form a reaction within that builds pressure inside, which makes the rock grow and multiply. Much like the rings that make up the girth of trees, the Trovants reveal layers when cut into, each representing a period of growth. Although not alive in the scientific sense, locals and tourists alike have described them as living because of the way they appear to change over time. Costesti isn't the only location where the Trovance stones are found. A study co-authored by Dr. Ticlenu describes them all over the Carpathian area of Romania. However, the ones at Costesti are well known and have large diameters. They are spherical and egg-shaped, but many of them have twinned, complicated forms. One of the features of the Costesti Trovance is the presence of numerous microtrovants, smaller spherical tubercles on the surface of the big ones. Besides the big trovants, there are a lot of smaller and imperfect ones, but with a clear tendency to sphericity, which means being more circle. The study says, all these trovants are placed in yellow, fine, medium, or coarse sands containing fine gravel. Now, like I said, they are also known to reproduce through new sandstone deposits after heavy rains. Like racetrack players sailing stones, they also move, not very far. This is likely caused by temperature changes in the soil around the Trovance, of course. Trovance aren't the only stones that grow, in the sense that you have what many people would say rock plants, but we're not referring to rock plants. You've got stalactites, stalagmites, and you've got coral, which technically isn't stone, but you know what I mean. And when it comes to construction, you have new innovations with concrete and cement that they mix in a solution or new chemical formula of cement, which contains a certain amount of limestone, which allows the cement to heal over time. The first instance of such innovations was, I believe, in the airport in France when it opened. Can't remember the name of it, but if you ever look it up, what you will notice is that the cement or the background towards the sign is very bright compared to everywhere else, because it's actually made up of a certain type of mixture which allows it to not only keep itself more or less looking clean, but to absorb CO2 and obviously to heal any small minor cracks that come along the way. Okay, so here's where the innovation comes in. Where are all my geological scientists, my microbiologists, and of course my engineers? There must be a way for us to utilize what we know in regards to this and stalactites, stalagmites, and obviously the way we have already incorporated it with concrete. Imagine structures, obviously, that we already have, but the concrete itself is expensive if you have ever checked it out, that can heal themselves. And structures that heal themselves obviously is not some new decade innovation. This isn't something that just appeared overnight and is here now. This is something that has been tested and been around for a while, and in a similar form and fashion requires and uses a chemical reaction, some in the form of nanoparticles or nanodroplets. In theoretical or hypothetically, if an airplane wing ruptures, these nanoparticles of fiber, silicon, whatever is carbon composite that the wing itself is made of, when the wing develops a microfracture, these nanoparticles then mix within each other, which then basically resolidify and repair/heal the wing. Now, in similar shape and fashion, We can do the same thing with structures using using the new innovations with the new concrete. But locals claim that these trovans can expand and shift just like a living being, and they will, like I said, this was formed in after the Peo earthquakes in the Precambrian era, and scientists basically have put it down to the fact that with micro, how you call it, earthquakes and wind erosion, many factors play a factor in the sense that it would appear or give these stones the sense that they are moving. But what locals have noticed and swear by is that they would take these little nodules or sphericals and they would take them to their own gardens, and they would notice that they would also grow and become bigger over time. Now, the reason I point this out is that the scientists who did the initial studies said that the rocks themselves show signs of growing, in the sense that when you see they cut them open, they exhibit rings, just like trees, which is very unique. You don't see anything doing something like that. But the reason I highlight this is because these locals have noticeably seen a gradual change in these rocks or small nodules when they brought them back to their own properties, meaning that the rate at which these rocks are growing, I would say, is a little more than 2 inches every 1,000 years. And like I said, where are all my scientists? This is something that is or needs studying. I mean, Romania is in the EU. It might not be a full-fledged member yet, but have you heard of the Horizon program? I mean, that in itself could be a topic altogether. In fact, it will be. But like I said, Earth is amazing. Could you even imagine something like this? Once again, check it out and stay tuned. For links to the articles, check out the episode description. If you want to leave a comment, check out the trailer description for the email address. For topics like these and more, check out future episodes. Like I said, the world is an amazing place. There's a lot going on, and sometimes we just need to take a moment to focus.